Oh, man. I've got a sweet for you, Andrew.
Oh.
It's a lolly.
You want a lolly, son?
Oh, I'm not going to buy this one again anyway.
Fuck, this place is empty. What am I doing here when this place is empty?
Dude, I can't believe we survived 4 people leaving tonight, boys. What's the chances of that?
I know, we battled it out. It was a clash of the titans. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, nice one.
Flipping tampon under my pillow. Is that you, Ronnie? You put that under there?
Because I left you a little present.
A little gift
Ronnie
off
the
Tarzan.
Rizzler.
Ronnie the Rizzler. With the heavy-duty Lillette.
Because I left you a little something, something.
That bit, eh? The thing is, though, when you were up for eviction, it's like a no-win situation. OK, you may get to stay, but you're always thinking, oh, yeah, but they wanted that other person out more. So, like, I haven't really been up against any heavyweights. I mean, Joe left 1 week, Rachel left another week, Joe Van another week.
Oh, you up against Ben?
Ben left that week, but he was always going to go by the seams of it. So this was
I knew
like,
Ben would go.
This was like the sternest test, man. For us all to be up and for 4 to be leaving, and for us to still be here is like massive privilege.
I can't actually believe that. It still seems so fucking weird that there's 5 people here and I'm one of them.
I know.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
So, I mean, I've seen, obviously, 4 people go tonight. Laura, who walked. Ben,
Keely, Obla.
Rachel. No, she went here. Ben, Rachel, and Joe. So I've seen 8 people go in the time that I've been here. 8 people. And there's probably about 8 people that I haven't seen. I've not seen... I've not seen first Rachel. Well, I've seen her to look at, but I've not like been in the house with her. I've not been in the house with Rachel, Jovan, Sunshine, Shabby, Kiva,
Nathan,
Iffy, Keely, Iffy. That's it. 8 people. So I've not been here for 8 people, and I've seen 8 people leave.
Yeah, it's 16 on, yeah.
That's nuts, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
In such a short space of time, because even though it does feel really long, it feels to me like I've been here for like a lot longer than like 4 weeks. That's a lot of people, isn't it?
I can't believe people voted Steve out.
I really can't believe that.
I thought, OK, he's not going to win because he didn't really do anything that really entertaining. But I didn't think people would hate him enough to vote him out or dislike him
I don't think anyone would hate him. I just think it's just the fact, like Sam said, he's just a genuinely nice guy. He doesn't cause an opinion either way. Like he's not like really horrible. He doesn't really do much. Like it was just kind of the in between man. But he was just a genuinely nice guy, and that's why it wasn't nice to see him go. Like it was weird because like it was when I first come in. Like my first week, I was like, I didn't think I'd have a connection with Steve. I didn't think we'd really have much to talk about or a lot in common. But as the time went on that I was in here, like I saw myself like growing a little bit closer to him, having like a lot more chats and stuff like that. And because he's not like really that loud and outgoing, you have to kind of work at that with him. Like you have to try and get things out of him, which is like something that I don't mind doing. But I definitely feel like I grew a lot closer to him as the time went on. And I really didn't think he'd go.
Dude, we're all crying, dude.
Yeah.
Even you were crying.
Yeah.
I see you crying.
I know.
Oh, aren't we a soppy lot?
Hey.
In this situation, couldn't say anything.
We're finalists.
We are indeed.
Yeah, I just worked out in the bedroom. I've seen 11 people leave. $11 people leave. I wasn't one of them, but I've seen 11 people. Never thought I'd last this long.
I did.
No, I never did.
Pardon?
Never could have imagined that I got this long. Even when I found out that I got in, I thought it'd be. I thought right, I'd enjoy everything I could because I'm not, I'm not naturally an argumentative person. I'm not a naturally like entertaining person or outgoing. I'm not particularly extrovert or anything. So I thought, I can. But it's amazing, isn't it, that we made the final? I'm so pleased you made it as well. That we could do it together.
Yeah. Super over the moon that you're here as well.
Yeah.
I'd have loved it if Kaza could have been here as well.
Yeah.
Because she's been trying to, her dream has been to have been in here for as long as my dream has been to have been in here. So I'd have loved it if she could have made it to her final two. So, so we both could have said to each other that we've both done it. We've both come in on day one and we've both gone. But it doesn't matter. 4 days is not a bad place from day one to go to only 4 days from the final. And Corin was telling me in some ways she would rather go tonight, that way she can get her hair and nails done for finals night.
And I don't think I'll be as nervous on finals night because I know that I'm going. I can prepare myself.
Yeah.
And also I know that I can't have been taken that bad because otherwise I would have gone tonight. So there must be some positives,
Yeah. Yeah, Tuesday night we know there's no more time. There's no more chances. It is our final night to go out. I feel weird. These next 4 days are going to seem very surreal. Partially because there's only 5 of us in the house. And partially because we know the last 4 days. We know they're the final ones. When I used to watch a program, I always used to wonder what it'd be like to win when you get down to these kind of low numbers, what it would be like to live with that few people.
Now we're going to find out.
Yeah, and it's quite an upheaval because they've never had like 4 people just go at once. So we've gone from a relatively sized house to suddenly being, really, the swords of plowshare have really come through and scythed half of us out. There's never been that quite dramatic sort of level of expunge.
Yeah. And to survive that. I just think they've been so kind to me, Big Brother. Like, they've let me be Jack Bauer. That was really cool. Right? They've let me do all these cool things, all these cool tasks.
You got to sing to a live audience.
Exactly. Got to sing to a live audience.
And you
got to be a spaceman.
Yeah. Done quite a lot of cool things.
And then this is the cherry on top. The 2 times I've been up for eviction, they've put me out of my misery at the first possible opportunity. So that was really nice of them. And people, they might have done it for some kind of, there may have been an ulterior motive behind it, some reason why it looked good on telly to get me out of the way, but whatever. But it's just nice of them to get me out of the way.
It's because you looked in pain. You're like, you look like how I looked like when I was eating that Taco Hell food.
I wasn't that bad. The me that came in 6 weeks ago just seems like a distant memory now.
Good.
all those thoughts and feelings that I had, like all those insecurities, not all of them, but you know, the nervousness, the anxiety, the insecurities, they just seem to have
Faded?
faded, yeah.
Good. You discombobulated
weird, isn't it?
yourself from yourself.
It's weird. It's weird that I've done this in 6 weeks.
Oh, well, you got to remember what we've done in 6 weeks is probably almost like 6 months worth of stuff in a lifetime. But it doesn't matter, you know. 6 weeks, you know, you've totally, you know, you've counterspelled your old you. And I think that's a big thing in life. And we're so surrounded by bubbles that we get safe in, and sometimes you just need those bubbles to be popped. I'm forever always talking about people's bubbles needing to be popped. You know, I tend to try and pop my own as often as I can. Sometimes I don't like the results of it, but I'm pleased at all the bubbles you've popped around yourself. You know, the shyness, the awkwardness, the fruit. Yeah, and like looking back on it, 6 weeks ago, when you landed, I never would have thought you and I would have this close of a friendship. Not that I didn't like you or didn't like, but you know, being 28, you being 19, I didn't think we'd have a huge amount in common to build a friendship on. But then I realized that you remind me a lot of like me when I was your age.
Cool. Well, I hope I can end up as, you know, confident and secure with yourself.
Who's confident? Who's confident? Who's confident? I'm not confident. No. Of course, anybody can be confident. It's just, it's drawing a line and then deciding to jump over it and not giving a shit about it. Oh, believe me, I still have my insecurities. I'm not like, you know, I'll be confident, but I still have my own doubts, my own worries, my insecurities. You know, I've got the whole thing. I've got a massive thing to deal with when I get out of here. So it's just like, and that's playing on my mind a little bit.
Oh, what's that?
Just coming out to my family. You know, I know it sounds so bloody cliche and like, but you know, that was a big part of my life. I've been hiding from. Oh God, that sounded awful. Been hiding. I have been hiding. From them all my life for the last 10 years, and so this is the first time I'll kind of, in a weird way, I'll have to reintroduce myself to them. You know, I'm not Mario, the womanizer that you thought I was. I am an izer.
Did they think you were a womanizer?
Well, they just seem like the funny thing is like when I because this Great Britain is one of my really good friends. Because because we're always out together and be like seen out together. They always just assumed like, so you dating Joe? And I'd be like, no. But they thought I was just being coy about it. So it would be just like.
They thought you.
See, no one ever. So that's the thing. No one believes me when I tell them the truth, because they think if I tell them something simple, it can't possibly be true.
Well, they seem. Well, your mother seems proud of you from the video message.
Yeah. I hope so.
I'm sure she is.
My dad would be another bridge I have to cross when I get to it. My grandparents would have to be another bridge I cross when I get to it. My whole friggin' actually is, let's just like condense them all into one bridge I have to cross when I get to it. Oh, man. I can't wait to see my friends. I always said to them I'll get into Big Brother one day. And they all laugh like, yeah, no you won't. Yeah, no you won't. Or like Joe's mom used to say, you're not getting in.
Yeah.
And no matter how many years we auditioned together, I was always determined that I would get in here.
Oh, well done. You're in. You're in the final.
And now, not only have I got in, but I somehow managed to molly myself into the final of it.
The final of the final. The last proper series. I know there's an ultimate series, but this is the last actual series of Big Brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a doctor. I'm gonna speak to Big Brother, but check that out tomorrow. I thought I had something under my skin, but it was a mole. So I was trying to pull it off with a pair of tweezers. I probably should just get and have a look at it, see if there's anything.
I'm sure Paul has just noted it down as
well. Yeah. Yeah, it was really funny when I said, "Hey, Paul, you look."